be in playoffs next year, how much does it motivate you to see the way the crowd reacted when Jamal even mentioned the word playoffs yesterday?
Unbelievable, and that's why I know going into this summer, the rest of the year, it's motivated me even to a higher level than when I came in, because now I know what we're dealing with. I know how special this situation is. I know how special this situation can be once we get the right mix, the right fit going forward, and so that I'm excited. I'll take a few days off, but then again get right back going again, trying to get ready for next year and evaluating what we did, how we did it, and what we can do to get better. Because we all can get better, man. We all can get better in every walk of life, and we're no different as a coaching staff.
How much are you looking forward to actually spending time with the players this summer like you couldn't last summer with the Raptors?
Huge. I think that's going to be important. We're going to spend time with each player, and once we get the roster figured out, who's going to be here, who's not, that's going to be our first point of business, is to make sure we get out, work with the players, spend time with them, work on the game, and do things that's going to be incorporated. Because a lot of times you work with players, they do stuff that, yes, it's going to help me as an individual, but how is it going to help our team growth? How does it fit in our offensive philosophy, what we're going to do offensively or defensively with our team when next fall comes around?
Coach, a lot of players will go into the gym, work out, they'll get into the weight room, they'll do all those things offensively, but you've built a base from the defensive end of the floor. So over the course of the summer, how do you get them locked in on the defensive end as well when they're doing individual workouts for the most part?
Well, that's one area also, too. I talked with Alex McKechnie, who is setting up all the summer programs. A lot of their drill work and their stuff is going to also incorporate stuff with slides, movement. That's also going to help them on the defensive end. We won't let them forget about defense, Sherm, and that's one thing that we're going to continue to talk about, harp on, because that's defense is a habit. But it's only natural that guys get in the gym, which they should do, and work on their offensive game. But we won't let them. I'm going to be, when I talk to them on the telephone, when we text or whatever the means of communication is, defense will be mentioned and talked about where they won't forget. And believe me, we won't forget about it next year in training camp, even though we know that our next step is to get better offensively.
Coach, how important is it to build trust in the offseason for guys working out together?
You mean them working together as a unit? Well, we encourage that. You can't make them do it. We've encouraged that. I think a lot of guys are going to be around the Los Angeles area this summer. They're going to be around in Las Vegas during the summer league. So we're going to encourage them to work out as much as possible. Oklahoma City did a great job, led by Kevin Durant, working out as a team together last year and pulling guys together. And we just got to get a leader amongst our guys to pull everybody together, say, hey, let's get together, go work out, let's go through some of our offensive stuff or whatever it is, our defensive drills, and let's do it without the coach being here. And that's what Oklahoma City did, and it paid great dividends for their team.
Do you see a guy that might take that role?
Well, DeMar has had that growth. I see that growth in DeMar. I see that growth in him pulling guys together, being that leader. He's a gym rat. He loves the game. He watches all the NBA games. So I see him doing that with our guys this summer in Los Angeles or wherever they are. I don't know whether most of them said they're going to be in Los Angeles, Vegas, but hopefully he will. That's another step in his growth too, is that leadership growth.